Warning. This game is rated M for mature. This game involves acts of a violent nature, sensitive topics around sexual themes, and a very annoying talking bear. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everyone. So before we start, I want to apologize because there are going to be some pretty bad audio desyncs, probably. At least in the early episodes. I'm gonna try to fix them, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. Also, I ended up, accidentally deleting, all of the actual raw footage of them, so, if I don't actually end up fixing them, don't worry, just stick through them. I'm probably gonna have it fixed by, about like the 7th or so episode. They go rather fast, so, I don't know a good way to put it. Either way, I'm gonna see you in there. Goodbye. Look, why am I saying goodbye? We're about to start.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny.
Hello everyone. Welcome to my Persona 4 daily series. Okay, so, you may have noticed the audio difference between the cutscene and just now. The game is incredibly quiet with its anime cutscenes, so I'm just currently writing a middle line where all the anime cutscenes are just barely too quiet and all of the non-anime scenes are just barely too loud. So we're gonna just have to live with it for now. I've had to record this opening segment about 3 or 4 times just to get that audio right. Anyway, let's meet with, bizarre looking man.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
So I mentioned this in, my Persona 5 series, if you had seen that. Each character in the Velvet Room that they're in right now is based after a Bram Stoker. Sorry, not Bram Stoker. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein character. I believe so, or at least this classic monsters. For instance, Igor is of course named after the assistant that shows up in the movie, I believe. I don't believe he's actually in the book. But, and his assistant, Margaret, is, I believe, named after Frankenstein's wife, I believe? I can't remember. But each one is supposed to have that sort of, feel to it. Just thought I'd bring that up now so I don't bring it up randomly, later on in the series.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, so we have 3 possible names to go after. The first one is, considering that I used the pre-anime name for Joker in Persona 5, which is Akira, I could go with the manga name for the main character, which is which is Seto. Let me actually just scroll up so I can read this properly. Yeah, Suji, Sougi, Soji, Seta. Yeah. But most people know, what I will just refer to as protagonist. His canonical name is Yunarkami, and so when I will refer to the character as a whole, as he is depicted in the anime or in other video games, I will refer to him as Yunarkami. But we're actually gonna go with my name, because I thought, I mentioned this in episode 0, which came out yesterday. This game has a very soft place in my heart, and so it wouldn't feel right if I didn't put myself into this game, you know? So I feel like doing it like that is probably the best option. Just like in Persona 5, they're not actually gonna say any of my, any name that I would have put into here. Sorry, I am fixing my notes right now. There we go. So now I can scroll through my notes without it interfering with the game. Also means the mouse isn't on screen. Yes.
I see. Now, let's take a look into your future, shall we? Do you believe in fortune-telling? Each reading is done with the same cards, yet the result is always different. Life itself follows the same principles, doesn't it? The tower in the upright position represents the immediate future. It seems a terrible catastrophe is imminent.
Okay, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna just put this in right now. No, I can't go on tarot card rants. I can't go on tarot card rants right now. I have to get back to that later.
The card indicating the future beyond that is... the moon in the upright position. This card represents hesitation and mystery. Very interesting indeed. It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you. In the coming days, you will enter into a contract of some sort, after which you will return here. The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. My duty is to provide assistance to our guests to ensure that does not happen. I have neglected to introduce my assistant to you. This is Margaret. She is a resident of this place, like myself.
My name is Margaret. I am here to accompany you through your journey.
We shall attend to the details another time. Until then, farewell.
Slim down this summer with the refreshing taste of calorie magic. And we're back. Now on to some juicy news. The Mayumi Yamano scandal. I'm sure everyone is
If first he bags a singer, then he has an affair with a TV announcer on the side. Do chicks really dig politicians?
Isn't it just stuff like money and connections? When you get down to it, financial and political clout is what matters.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I'm sure that you all know already, but at the end of this month, he will be transferring to another school.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Quiet down, guys. I'm not done yet.
We will arrive at the Yasogami terminal in a few minutes. Passengers headed for Inaba City and Yaso Inaba Station, please go to the other side of the platform.
The scandal involves the Enka star Misuzu Hiragi preparing to tour overseas. Taro Namatame, a council secretary in the Inaba region, whom she married just last year, is now under suspicion of having an affair. What's more, his rumored mistress is the well-known TV announcer, Miss
Should we
Mayumi
go
Yamamoto.
soon?
Yes, just about.
The question on everyone's minds is how this love triangle will affect.
Yaso Inaba. Yaso Inaba.
Hey, over here.
Oh, hey.
Well, you're more handsome in person than in your photo. Welcome to Inaba. I'm Ryotaro Dojima. I'll be looking after you. Let's see, I'm your mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up.
So, I wanted to bring this up since I mentioned it. So, there's always going to be, like, these sort of decisions throughout the game that really lead credence to Yu Narakami's personality. There is basically two modes to Yu Narakami. There is either stoic hero or charismatic ladies man who is super sarcastic. And he flips between those on a dime, and it is quite impressive in the anime. So the way that I will be playing the character is sort of more serious in roles, except for the times in which I will be getting skill points, which will come up later. Unless a choice picks gets me points, because I need as many of those as possible. So yeah, it's nice to meet you.
You probably don't remember, but we've met. I've changed your diapers before, you know?
Yeah.
This here's my daughter. Come on, Nanako. Introduce yourself to your cousin.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you so shy for? Ow! Well then, let's get going.
Okay.
My car's over there.
Oh, just slapped my phone onto my keyboard. Oh,
Hey. You dropped this.
thank you, character that was added into this game. It's not mine, though.
No, it's yours. I saw you drop it.
Oh, it's a note you made for yourself with Tojima's address. Seems you dropped it. Thank you.
Whatever. All I did was pick it up.
What's wrong?
Oh, you got into the car and headed for Dojima's house. So, here we are in the small town of Inaba, which I believe correctly translates to a mountainside town or something. It's like, I think that's the kanji that they use, but I could be wrong. Inaba, Central Shopping District, gas station.
Hi, welcome to Mole.
Can you go to the bathroom by yourself?
Oh, yeah, I'm like, what, like in high school now? I can...
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're talking to Nanako. Okay.
It's in the back, to your left. You know which way's left? The side you don't hold your chopsticks in.
I know. Jeez.
Okay.
Are you taking a trip?
No, we just went to pick him up. He just moved here from the big city.
A city, huh?
Fill up my car while you're at it. Regular's fine.
Right away, sir.
Good time as any for a smoke.
Says we'll always have...
Are you in high school?
Oh, yeah.
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here?
Yeah, a bit. I've been out here like once or twice before.
There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
So exactly like living in a big city. Okay.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
Oh.
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Okay.
Oh, I should get back to work.
But yeah, I should probably look for a job. I basically have like no money right now. Nanako is looking at you. Ah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, someone just messed with my gamma filter.
Did you get car sick? You don't look too good.
Don't worry, Nanako. I never get car sick. Could be the exhaustion from the long trip. Now that she mentioned it, you feel a little dizzy.
What's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, just a little lightheaded.
That's understandable. It must have been a long trip for you. Why not take a little walk? Get some fresh air. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
So, they included these scenes of just walking around to the golden version of the game, just so there's a little something to do, because the intro to this game is unironically like 1 to 2 hours. So, might as well bring this up. So this is Marie. She's the new character added to this game. Girl was thinking to herself. Yeah, let me just save. Yeah, as you can tell, I didn't even get to the first battle yet. That's how messed up this is. So, here is the bookshop. Following books will be released on the 20th. Lonely Man for 1200. Expert Study Methods for 2800. Beginner Fishing for 1600. And that's all the books for now. This is Daidara Metalworks. A fierce-looking man is single-mindedly pounding on something in the back of the store. You decide not to enter. This will be where we get our weapons and armor from. Marukyu Tofu. Marukyu Tofu. I'm trying to learn Japanese, so I'm trying to parse out which how to actually pronounce certain words. Oh. Hey, do you know where my snack went? I had it in the fridge, but it's gone. Oh, I ate it just now. I thought it was leftovers. What? It wasn't leftovers. I was making sure to save it for later. Oh, really? Sorry about that. Oh, I gotta get going to work. See ya. What? I was really looking forward to eating it. assume they're having a sibling dispute. We should leave them be. Over here is the capsule machine in front of the store. Variety of products. Friendly looking old lady sits behind the counter. So these capsule machines have a weird property to them. The dials are rested in place. You cannot turn them. You can only activate those during a rainy day, and I don't think anything you get in the capsules is worth it. So it's literally just like I think it's just a noob trap. I think there might be one item to get into there, so I might do some like save scumming on that one, but you know, just in case. Vending machine, it's got Jack Frost inside of it, so you know that we're going to be using this. And that's it. Further down this way is a few other places, but we're relegated to here. These butterflies are our save points. Right next to it is going to be appearing a door to go into the Velvet Room, but we'll get into that when we get into that. Nanako seems worried about you. Yeah. I have a feeling. Wanna get back in the car? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's hit the road then. During events, you can press the backlog button to see the log and skip event button to skip the event. I'm using a Switch Pro controller, so the backlog button is positive and the skip event button is negative. One gives you more information, one gives you less information, I guess. Oh, hey, nice moped. Or scooter, I think they refer to it in this game. You have arrived at the Dojima residence. For the next year, this place will be your home.
All right, let's have a toast.
Are you sure that's safe to eat? Sound like someone in the office like pulled out a can of like aerosolized spray and just like sprayed into a microphone to get that noise. Also, I just want to bring up what each of us are drinking. He's drinking a beer.
So your mom and dad are busy as always. They're working overseas, was it?
Yeah. Nanako's drinking juice, and I think I'm drinking milk. Like what? Either way, we've got some really flat-looking sushi on our plates.
I know it's only for a year, but getting stuck in a place like this because of your parents? It's rough being a kid.
It's okay.
Well, it's just me and Nanako here, so it'll be nice having someone like you around.
Yeah.
So long as you're here, you're part of the family. So make yourself at home.
Thank you for your kindness.
Come on. There's no need to be so formal.
Oh.
Look, you're making Nanako all tense. Well, anyway, let's eat. Oh, who's calling at this hour? Dojima speaking. Mm-hmm. Yeah? I see. So where is it? Uh-huh. All right, I'm on my way. Looks like I made the right choice to skip the booze. Sorry, but I gotta go take care of some business. Go ahead and eat without me.
Okay.
I don't know how late I'll be. Nanako, you help him out, okay?
Okay.
Nanako, it's raining out. What did you do with the laundry?
I already brought it in.
All right. Well, I'm off.
Aw.
For this week. Next, let's take a look at the hourly breakdown of tomorrow's weather. With storm clouds moving in from the west, expect rain throughout the day tomorrow in most areas.
Let's eat.
Find yourself alone with Nanako. You might want to strike up a conversation. So, what does your dad do?
He investigates stuff. Like crime scenes.
Oh, that's neat.
My dad's a detective.
Oh, I thought he was more like forensic investigation, but if he's just a regular detective, guess it's not as neat. but it's still kind of neat.
And now for the local news. City Council Secretary Taro Namatame is under fire for an alleged relationship with a female reporter. His wife, Enka ballad sensation Misuzu Hiragi, revealed to this station that she will likely pursue damages. In response, iTelevision has decided to cancel all of announcer Mayumi Yamano's televised appearances. Until allegations of an affair with Mr. Namatame are resolved, she'll remain off the air and out of the public eye.
This is boring.
News usually is.
At Junes, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products. Every day's great at your Junes.
Every day's great at your Junes. Aren't you going to eat?
Yeah. Not too big of a fan of sushi, but yeah, sure, I'll eat some. Okay. So, we have now made it into the living room. That 25-minute video was just to set up me talking about here, waxing philosophically about tarot cards. Okay. First off, we need to check the fridge. There will be certain days in which we do not check the fridge, even though we should. Mondays are usually the day when it will restock with items. There are certain days which we will not be checking the fridge because we want to actually wait for that food to change over the course of the week, let's just say. So yeah, let's just eat some fried rice. This was pretty crunchy. No taste at all. Huh, strange. So let me just save. Okay, so I wanted to bring up something that Igor brought up, which is he was looking at our future tarot cards. So I just wanted to, I did this in Persona 5, so you're going to have to bear with me on this. So he referred to the tower in the upright position. The tower's keywords are, upheaval. But upheaval, chaos, but also revelation and awakening. It's kind of like, it's sort of like being startled by a loud noise, almost. Where it's like you're shocked into attention. It's why sudden change is usually the association. Usually if a card is in the reversed position, it will mean either a counter or an inversed one. So something that would be happening is either happening internally or is happening to a reversed benefit. So either it's benefiting you or it's benefiting your enemies, which is the way that's referred to. So usually the goal for cards with bad luck, you want them to be reversed by the time that you get to them, and you want to make sure that your good luck cards stay right set up. It's sort of, the whole point of combining it with feng shui and all that type of stuff. But he also mentioned another card that is further into the future besides just our immediate future, which, is kind of the reason why I find 7-card spread awkward, because you kind of have those weird things where it's like, here's 2 future cards and here's 3 past cards, and it's like, okay. Yeah, it's really complicated. I'm more of a fan of 3-card spread, but it's very simplistic. And it brings up the moon. He mentioned mystery. And the reverse card is more of internal confusion and repressed emotion, but the card was in the right setup position, meaning that it's more subconscious. Your subconscious instead of what's a good way of saying it? Fear and anxiety, almost, where it's you're given a task and you are confused. So him saying mystery isn't too far off the mark, but it does, it's a little bit less direct than that. What he's trying to say is literally something bad will happen, because the tower usually denotes actual physical death, whereas the actual card death denotes a personality death, where it's like whoever you were before is now different. The tower usually means physical death, meaning that people who are usually under the tower card are going through a lot. Those are the only cards I wanted to bring up right now. I didn't want to go into them too hard, mostly because when we actually get into the social links, I'm going to be bringing them up a lot more. But I just wanted to bring those up because, you know, he's already setting up the mystery. And we're going to get into that mystery in the next episode. But first, we have to actually go upstairs. This is the room that you're borrowing from Dojima. We can't interact with anything until we sleep. So yeah. You'll be living in this town for 1 year, starting today. You wonder if everything will be alright. School starts tomorrow, so you hurry to bed. The area is covered in a thick fog. All you can do now is proceed forward. So, welcome to the final dungeon of the game. I am not even kidding. You'll immediately notice two things. One, this will probably not show up as well on the camera, but it is very film grainy, where it's like you see all the scan lines from old CRT televisions, which I'll probably incorporate in the thumbnails somehow, because I really like this aesthetic, where it's just fog, red and black tile, static, reversed camera controls. This is one of the reasons why I really didn't like playing this game, because I'm not a big fan of reverse camera controls. You seek the truth. You hear someone's voice. This is gonna be so awkward to get used to. If it's the truth you desire, come and find me. Voice from up ahead. Hot take. If you have a control scheme that is referred to as reversed, inverted camera controls, obviously it shouldn't be the norm. You sense someone up ahead. Will you continue through the weird door? Yes. Very nice weird door. So, you're the one pursuing me. Try all you like. Okay, welcome to the combat of the game. I find it really interesting that they put this here. Every Persona game starts with at least one battle. This is the only game of the series, though, that you can't lose this battle. So you could just basically guard the entire time, but I did want to show off all the attacks. So, attack. Physical attack with the weapon. Ow, that was really loud. I'm sorry about that. Seems that you can see a little despite the fog. Gonna have to turn down sound effects too. Ow! Skill. Cleave. Zio and Rakukaja. Rakukaja. So, you can tell by its symbol what it does. This shield with a plus on it is usually a buff for your party members. or a debuff for your opponents. I believe that they share the same symbol. I could be wrong though. Yeah. Rakukaja increases a single ally's defense. Cleave is a physical attacking move, so instead of using SP, which is spiritual power, it is using health points. It's stamina points and health points, I believe, is what its actual definition is. I think several SMT games changed it to spirit power, but it's health points. When you do physical damage, you will inflict damage upon yourself, but it is doing a harder hitting attack and usually at a sweeping attack most of the time, than just your regular attack. I see. Indeed, that is very interesting information. So, next is Zeo, which is an elemental attack. You can tell what type of element it is from the symbol. Because it has a lightning bolt, it is electric. You'll not catch me so easily. But if what you seek is the truth... Oh, that's gonna annoy me with the quotation marks backwards. Then your search will be even harder. Surroundings are covered in fog. So I might as well use this moment. I can't actually hit him right now. To show off one of the buffs. Everyone sees what they want to. And the fog only deepens. I only have one more move left, so I'll just guard. When we meet again, place other than here, I look forward to it. You are losing consciousness. See you tomorrow, guys.